In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the also bought product research method to help you find your first product on Amazon FBA or your next product. So this research method is really great because you can use it on the back end of any of the other research methods that I show you, meaning you can begin using wish.com or the Amazon Basics method or the Viral Launch web application and use that as a starting point to kind of find those initial interesting looking products, and then use this also bot method on the back end and kind of keep your research going, okay? And I'll show you kind of what that looks like. So let's say you use one of the other methods that I've shown you for product research and you found a product that is soap mold. Okay, so soap mold. So let's just say you've analyzed this category, right, in Viral Launch, and for whatever reason, whether that was difficult, it would be difficult to differentiate this product, too much competition, not enough demand, whatever it is, it maybe not be the best fit. What you can do to kind of find other similar products is you can go ahead and click on kind of one of these, maybe one of these products that is selling well or that you initially kind of thought might be a good product. So you'll go ahead and click on that, get into this product listing page, and then scroll down. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and scroll down. Okay, and then you want to get to, you'll keep scrolling until you get to the section, customers who bought this item also bought. That's why I call this the also bought method, okay? So you're not, and one recommendation as well, or one point to make, you don't want to look in this category here, the sponsored products related to this item. These are just items that people pay for. They may be running automatic campaigns. They may be running, specific traffic to this item, but you don't want to, this isn't relevant. This isn't very good data. You can still use this. Honestly, there's no harm in doing that. But generally, I get better results using the also bought method here. So customers who bought this item also bought, and then it lists statistically similar items that customers bought, and actually know kind of some of the base the base of this algorithm, or at least the algorithm they used. Anyway, so kind of going through here, we're just going to kind of look through some of these other items and see if there's anything that looks interesting for us, right? Because the top result wasn't that great for whatever reason, but maybe a similar product would be, and a lot of times it is. And it's not even about the similar product. I'm going to show you kind of how to do this, but you'll kind of keep going through the list here. So here's something that's interesting: massage bar silicone soap mold. So that's interesting, right? So maybe this type of soap mold that we were looking at wasn't, a great potential fit, but this one here, the massage bar could be. So what we're going to do is I can just go ahead and, so let's see, massage bar silicone soap. I'm just going to go to Amazon.com. So we're going to go to massage bar soap mold, hit enter, so we can kind of see some of the results. And then we're going to go ahead, I'll just kind of briefly look through here. And interesting enough to kind of, some red flags as I'm looking through products is if there's like 1,000 reviews or 600 or whatever, then I tend not to look at that product, although there's still opportunity. I tend not to look into those products. But I didn't see that here, so I'm going to go ahead and sort by revenue. Okay, so we'll sort from highest to low. It doesn't look like a ton of revenue. It looks like a little bit lower demand. Okay, so we have one seller who's doing all right, assuming that they're within our market or within our category. 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, not that great. Definitely not in the hundreds or even 23. Not great at all. Very, 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 very low. Honestly, it's not even worth my time. You can kind of make that decision if you believe that's worth your time. But generally, I try to find at least 4 of the top sellers are making $8,000 or more per month in revenue. That's what I generally look toward. Reviews, obviously not super competitive, but again, also lower demand. And the seller with the highest reviews is also making the majority of the revenue. Okay, so yeah, not a ton of revenue, and for that reason, I wouldn't necessarily look further into this product. But what you can do is go ahead and kind of click on one of these top sellers. Let's go to this one, the 2-piece by SJ. So click on one of the top products, and again, we're going to do the same thing. And I'm going very, very slow here. This will go much faster for you once you kind of get into this. But again, we kind of go down. We don't want sponsored. Want to keep going until we get to the also bought section, right? That's why we kind of call it this. So products relating, there we go, the also bought, right? And sometimes they're in different placements depending on how you've searched. But yeah, there's a lot of kind of different soap mold options. So you can kind of go through those, or, as we kind of already saw, we could assume that this silicone mold for, this rose kind of a design might be a little bit too specific, just like we kind of saw with the massage bar, but maybe not, right? It's always kind of worth, it could be worth kind of looking into. And, it's just very interesting. And again, we're kind of seeing a lot of kind of similar different types of molds. You can kind of go through, actually, this looked interesting. So organic loofahs, that's interesting. So organic loofahs. We can go to Amazon.com. So yeah, that's something, we go through kind of the results, and we look at things that kind of catch our eye. So this organic loofah looked very interesting. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And this is also, even this will kind of get us into a different kind of category too, so where we're not always looking at kind of soap molds. But very interesting, yeah, some of these organic loofahs. Interesting. Okay, so we'll go ahead and run the viral launch Chrome extension. And again, this is kind of the process, right? We kind of, we look through the also bought products, find something that looks interesting, open that up, run the Chrome extension, see if it looks good or not. If not, then kind of rinse and repeat. And that's kind of how, it's kind of the cycle. But I found, and again, it'll take you some time, and you have to look through some products in order to find that kind of winning product, or that initial product. What I found is I can find a winning product in a significantly shorter period of time, just because of how methodical and kind of how, formulaic this process is. Okay, so we'll go ahead and, so there's a decent amount of demand, maybe not a lot. There's very, very good demand for this, in my opinion. 25, top sellers 26,000 a month, second sellers 21,000 a month. Price point, it ranges a little bit. Some are pretty good price point, others, very kind of inexpensive. And the review quantity here, a little bit competitive. Like I said, I like to look at products that have, the top 4 sellers have less than 100 reviews, particularly if this is your first product, okay? Especially if this is your first product. So for that reason, probably wouldn't go into this category, but of course I always want to look in and see if there's any way I could differentiate, or kind of offer a different product. And our search result probably brought up a few different kind of items here, like this isn't really probably exactly what we were looking for, or this, we're kind of looking for more of this kind of this type of scrubber. But anyway, this is just for example's sake, and we'll go in one last time. But again, this is just kind of the whole idea. But we'll go in one last time to kind of see if we can find a product. And like I said, it'll go much faster once you start doing this yourself. And we'll just kind of look at the results here finally. But yeah, this was interesting, but a little bit, too many reviews kind of right off the bat. So a lot of loofahs. Yeah, so a lot of kind of, shower products. Seafoam body sponge, natural sea wool sponge. Very interesting products. And yeah, you just kind of look through. But yeah, I mean, essentially, this is what, this is kind of how the process looks. Like I said, it will take some time for you kind of looking through and kind of cycling through different products and opening and kind of rinsing and repeating. But like I said, there's a very good chance that you will find your kind of winning product, your first initial product, much faster using this method than a lot of other methods. Very, very powerful. I know other sellers who have really great results using this method. I know I have personally. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please be sure to leave me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. I have a lot of other great videos coming out to you soon on this channel, and videos that already exist on this channel that I've done my best to really make as informative and simplify things as much as possible. As always, I really appreciate you watching. If you have any comments, be sure to leave those below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.